going on, everybody? How you guys doing out there tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dude, it's not been a good day. That was hilarious. I seriously just put my headphones on backwards. That was funnier than shit. Um, okay, so where am I? Listen, let me get a bottle of water first, okay? Let me get us some water and I'll be right back, okay? All right, I'm here. Just FYI, guys, it is it's freaking hard for me to be bearish right now. The PA's in the red zone, still in the red zone. God, I mean, and the Bulls won that one. The Bulls clearly won that one. Remember my chart? Get ready for a big move coming, right? Look at that. Boom. Took off. But we did get a pretty, really good move right there. And it's to the bullish side, man. It's really, really hard to be bearish right now for me. Give me a second, though. I'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. All right, where are we at here, boys and girls? All right, so let's take a look. So first of all, I was looking at ETH. Look at ETH, man. That's a really shitty candle to throw into ETH right there. I mean, Lord, that's a really crappy candle to pile in ETH. Right? That was a really bearish freaking candle on ETH on the daily. Not like BTC at all. BTC's daily was not that bad. I mean, it's just BTC's daily is not that bad. That was a pretty decent candle. So, all right, let's start over here, okay? 3-day OBV. Look at this bad boy. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ugh, dude, it was like, oh, I thought it was going to go through and give up the goat. I really thought this was going to go through and give up the goat. Listen, first of all, I suck ass because yesterday it's my own fault. I mean, I freaking suck for clearly not paying attention to my own TA. I said if we break 71.40, this is it breaks. That's my bull line, man. That was my bull line, and I was so freaking pissed. Right? God, I was mad yesterday. Just for being an idiot, you know what I'm saying? Like, we broke that 71.40. It was 71.38. And I was like, God, all right, somebody's seriously playing with my emotions. Remember that we came back and they just moonskis, like complete moonski dogs. So, I mean, I tell you what, man, I mean, I suck because I took it in the ass on that. But thank God I have been laddering freaking spots. So I feel a little bit better on that. I feel a little bit better on my spots. Yeah, let's talk about Vegas, Peter. How you doing, man? So let's talk about Vegas for 1 second, okay? Vegas is getting just absolutely brutalized. I mean, guys, I got to tell you what, like, panic is setting in, right? Like, seriously, panic is like setting in to Vegas. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, the the uh, the economies in the United States right now, pretty much anywhere in the world that rely heavily on tourism, first of all, okay? So the economies that rely heavily on tourism are just getting like straight up ass raped, right? I mean, they're just going to get pummeled. Vegas is probably the worst example in the United States. So 90% of the Las Vegas community is somehow intertwined with the strip, right? I mean, it just is, right? You don't really have a choice. Everything is interconnected, right? Everything revolves around that one hub. It's not like we have another industry inside of Las Vegas, and we can rely on other things to where it's like, hey, okay, let's open Vegas back up, right? And all of a sudden, all of the locals are going to run down to the casinos and start gambling and drinking and clubbing and going to shows. Dude, we don't freaking do that. We don't do that. We just don't. That's not what we do as locals. Like, we go to dive bars, we go to restaurants on the outskirt. We don't go to restaurants on the strip. That's just crazy. That's what the tourists do, right? So, opening Vegas back up, the problem with opening Vegas back up, and I know the mayor got a ton of flack in the news about this recently, but opening the strip, like just the casinos back up, is a absolute just must. Guys, you just can't even understand, because the issue is that even when you open up the Vegas economy, and what they're going to do is, you guys are going to see a transformation, right? They're going to all the slot machines, if you've been to Vegas, they're all bunched up together. They're all going to be onesie twosies everywhere, right? So that's the first thing that's going to happen. There's no more group of slot machines. You're going to see a slot machine, 6 feet, slot machine, 6 feet, slot machine, 6 feet, slot machine, right? Second thing, you're going to see the dealer's tables, right? And I should expect, or you can expect, to start to see the plexiglass shields for the dealer. So you'll have the dealer, he'll pitch the cards underneath there, and there'll be like a face shield thing for the dealers, just to protect the dealers, right? One of the other things is, don't be surprised if the dealers are wearing gloves, right? Don't be surprised if the dealers are wearing gloves and have pumps of hand sanitizer there at all times, right? And using pump. Also, don't be surprised if there's security guards at the very front, and they're checking your they're checking your temperature as you go into the casinos. Right? Have to have. That's right. It is hard to have a threesome in Vegas 6 feet away, but that's why you have fans only, right? You have fans only for that now. It's actually probably more expensive on fans only for a threesome, but psst, it's not like you got anything else to do with your money right now. But so that's the one thing about Vegas. I know the mayor took a lambasting that I don't think was well deserved. I really don't think that lambasting she took was well deserved. I don't. Like, I don't think that was fair at all. I think it was CNN that did it. I mean, they just don't fucking get it. You could listen. You open up New York, the locals come back out. They go to the restaurants. They go to the bars. They do everything. It's no big deal. But that's just not how it works in Vegas. Another place that's going to get really hit hard, Orlando. Orlando pumps in about 85 million tourists a year. Whew, wow. 85 million tourists a year coming through Orlando and Tampa. So, I mean, you're talking devastation. I don't know if you guys saw my YouTube, let's go over here. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. I don't know why they keep moving this crap around. Okay, so I posted this up yesterday. I used to live in Thailand long. Oh, dude, this was so screwed up right here. You see this? Like, they arrested this. The thing is, she was an anti-vaxxer or something like that. And I'm like, dude, there's no vaccine. There's no vaccine. There's no vaccine. It's like, I mean, I don't care if she's an anti-vaxxer. You can't arrest somebody. Dude, the guys weren't wearing any PPE. It's like they didn't have gloves on or masks on. I was like, Jesus Lord. That was horrible. Anyways. Here we go. So this is one of my things that I posted yesterday. This is worldwide, right? What Americans don't get is that we are, first of all your states that you live in, especially liberal states, yes, liberal states, blue states, whatever you want to freaking call them. Dude, blue states are freaking broke, right? Liberal states are freaking broke. They were broke before the coronavirus, right? The pensions that they had out online are in just so far over. It's just too insane, right? So they're already broke. And what you've done is you've just opened a gaping hole inside of their economies of tax dollars, right? I mean, there's just no tax dollars to be had here. Okay. So, unless something happens here, like, for example, cutting spending, right? Cutting spending. Like, there's just too much pork out there. I mean, it's just that they got to start cutting their spending. That's just the biggest thing that's got to happen, first off, especially in blue states, liberal states. The second thing is because let me tell you, because they are running out of money to pay people to cover unemployment, right? And listen, I'm telling you guys, I lived in Thailand, right? They shut down Thailand. Look at this, dude. This is Thailand. I'm talking mobs of people in line. Nobody social distancing, right? Like, no one social distancing. These people are not social distancing. Like, it's bad. Like, people are freaking starving. Food prices are rising. This is why people want to get things quicker. Look at this is Thailand, man. This is Thailand. I lived in Thailand for years. This is nuts. This is crazy. Do you know how hot it is in Thailand right now, guys? It's like 100 freaking degrees. For those using the metric system, it's like 42, 38 to 42, something crazy. It's just insane. It's like 30, right? 38 to 42, it's like 100. So, and nobody is social distancing. They've closed down the entire country. You can't do shit. But these people are all lined up to get food, completely not social distancing. So it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. And there is a clear dividing line with temperature regions. And let's go to this. So we'll go to what did I have here? Oh, it's our debt. I want to show you this. There's a clear line between. Here we go. This is exactly what I want to see. All right. I want the U.S. All right. So there's a clear. Let's pull up the United States. How can I get the U.S.? All right. U.S. Virus. All right, let's see the map here. All right, Florida. Okay, so in Florida, for example, and in Texas, so one of the things is in Florida, it's not how, what the hell is this? How did I get this thing? I don't want this. I want, give me a second. Let me pull up the, all right. Uno momento. The one I want is Washington Post. I know. Where's that, baby? I want the one with all the states. There it is, right there. Okay, come on. Load. I want the one with all the states. There it is. Okay. Okay, so what do we got here? No. Now, where's Florida? I want to see Florida on here. Where is their U.S. map? Come on, load quicker. Okay, where's the breakdown by states here? I want to see the breakdown by states of... Where the hell is it? It's not it. Here it is, here it is, here it is. This is what I want to see. All right, so this is what I want to look at right here. So if you take a look at this right here, right? And so if you take a look at right here, where we go, let's go all the way up to the top. Look at Florida, right? And no, that's not, I want to see the deaths. Where the hell's the deaths? Live updates. The hell's the freaking deaths? Okay, give me a second here. All right. Maybe Fox News has it. The freaking map. All right, see, but this doesn't have the. Oh, there it is. There you go. All right, this kind of has it right here, okay? So take a look at this. This is what I want you to look at. Look at Florida, 28,000 cases, right? I know my wife would kill me, guys. My wife would slay me. All right, so here's my thing. Oh, Jesus. All right, here's the thing right here. This is the Florida has 28,000 cases, right? Texas, 21,000 cases, right? Illinois, 35. It's in the ballpark. Michigan, 33, right? I mean, these are all kind of in the ballpark right here, right? But when you look at deaths, like the deaths, look at 28,000. Florida, way down here, 900 deaths, right? Super low. Same thing. Where's Texas? Texas. Look at Texas, 500 deaths. So the thing is, there's something to do. Look, there's Michigan, 33,000. Michigan, way up here, 3,000 deaths. Like if you do the deaths per capita thing right now, there's definitely a correlation between heat and temperature and the death count. So for sure, the death count. Oh, dude, look at this. The Tiger and the Tiger King. Has anybody watched the Tiger King? Right? Has anybody watched the Tiger King? It's freaking hilarious. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you. That Florida is actually doing good. Nevada's doing good. New York is doing horrible. Things are getting better though. So that's the oh, Rock. The Rock got freaking shut up. Did The Rock get? What the hell happened? Oh, dude, yeah. Yes, the freaking, you guys are funny. The Tiger King. Oh my God, have you guys seen the Carol Baskin dance? Have you guys seen the Carol Baskin thingy mabobber? Oh my God, it was so funny. Carol Baskin killed her husband, fed him to the tigers. Carol Baskin, that shit was hilarious. Yes, Chris. Dude, yes, Chris, you were absolutely right. So, Florida, you don't see it a lot, but Florida State Troopers were man, they were turning away. They turned it away 20,000. They turned away 20,000 cars with Las Vegas. With I'm sorry, with New York plates on it. So they were at the border, right? They were at the border, literally shutting them down at the border, right? Just turning cars right around. Said, nope, go home. It's crazy. So they won't let cars in to Florida from. Where's the world map here? So they won't let. They basically won't let cars in from Louisiana right now. So people coming from Louisiana over here, trying to get in over here, and Georgia. So anybody from Georgia, Alabama, all here. If you have license plates from the states, New York or anything, they won't even let you cross into. They just turn your car right around when you try to get into Florida. It's pretty cool. And they're trying to stop flights too, which is another really good thing, right? They're trying to stop flights. All right. So that's actually some good stuff going on. But New York is just getting absolutely wrecked. Something else, I know you guys didn't hear it in the news, but California actually opened up a few beaches. It's funny how Florida just gets absolutely grilled for opening up beaches, right? And then California opens up a beach and no one says anything. Jesus Christ. Hey, Heavy, what's going on, man? I know, guys, that's where my club is, man. I got my new club in Florida. My new club is in Florida. So, what's going on, brother? Dude, making some good calls, man. Making some great calls. What do you think of ETH, man? Did you see that wicked candle on ETH? Like, how bearish can you get of a freaking candle on ETH right there on the daily? Insane. Dude, this bearish candle on ETH, I was like, you can't get any more freaking bearish than that. Still moving up. Oh, this is kind of what I'm looking at on Bitcoin right now. It's kind of looking at a pattern like this, right? Kind of like a pattern like this. Yeah, that's just crazy. So my thing is, it right now, like Bitcoin is looking something like this right here, right? It's looking something like a possibly a bullish pennant. If this breaks out, if this holds here, it'll switch into something like that, right? I mean, that's a possibility right there also. All right. Other stuff in the news. What else is going on here? Oh yeah, let's get back to the mayor. So listen, I live in Vegas, and I'll tell you what. Like I said before, Tyler, the one of the biggest things about living in Vegas is just the ecosystem there. We're so reliant on the casinos. That's why they're panicking. So my nephew, 20 something 1 years old, right? Kid's 21 years old, and I'm telling you guys, like he is like ready to move out of Vegas. Like it's that bad. I mean, you guys just can't understand how horrific it is in Vegas right now. Just horrific in Vegas. Like people are seriously panicking. Like seriously panicking right now. So pray for Vegas. You really should. That's why they need to get the state back open. Um, yeah, you know what I'm watching. So here's my. All right, let's go through some of these charts on Bitcoin real quick, okay? So number one is yeah, trend line got popped right there. Let me show you. This is the one thing I was really watching right here. Where is it at? Longs lifting. The line chart breaking out of the 50 MA, the 0.50 MA on the line chart, right? Broke out of that bullish pennant. Where is it? Here it is. This is the thing I'm watching right here, okay? So this was my chart that said, hey, we have a big move coming, right? This is my one chart that said, hey, we have a big move coming, okay? So remember I said, you know, watch this. You got to watch the red bands show a large move is coming. Look for a pre-breakout of the bulls or bears. Whoever wins is a pre-breakout, right, is going to win. So in the past, right, look at these breakouts. Here's the breakouts. They're circled, right? And then here I had the breakout squiggled both directions because it could have gone either way, right? Now, when you're inside, you see the red bands right here. Let me take this off, right? So here's the red bands, right, that show where it's getting ready to break out, right? This is these show you that this is getting ready to break out. That's why I said, hey, red band show a large move is coming, right? So we got the breakout. Now here's what's confusing for me right now, okay? We're still inside of the red band, right? We're still inside of the red band. And as long as you're in the red band, you're still pushing bullish, right? So over here, so here's you're going up. So as long as, or bearish, in this case, this was bearish, right? As long as you were in this, you were clearly still in the trend. So we're still trapped inside this trend right here, which shows us is to be in bullish right now. Because you see here we were trapped in the trend. Like this is 1, 2, there's the breakout, 3, and then 4, and then we're out of the big move, kind of the signals. Like, hey, here comes the, look, it's like, what the hell's going on? And then finally this squeezed up and said, boom, and there was your launch. Same thing here. Look, sideways, just went sideways. This is what the red is. The red is saying, hey, we're getting ready for a big move. And then boom, this is, now, what's weird is this fucking thing hasn't really changed, which bothers me. So that's what's really screwing me up right now. We're still in this, so this still shows bullish momentum for the midterm, right? For the rest here. If you look back, only one time previously did we get a pump up, a good run up, and a pretty good draw back, and that was this one. But look, it left once it got out of the red area. This is where it pulled back here, right? This is where it pulled back, but it got out of the red area, and that's where you had that big pullback on this right here, right? This is the ADX trend. Thank you very much, Jen. Yep, ADX trend. So this is the only time this kind of topped out, but this was still a beautiful run. And same thing, we were watching this, and you guys know this is what we were watching, right? I'm watching this play out right here, and you guys see what happened. I mean, we played out. We got that little, there was the double bottom right there. We got that little double bottom action, and then it fell out. And now, right, look, we're way up here. So we were watching that play out down there, and then that actually played out damn nice. Really did. Look, bounce, 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 and that was it, right? Look at that. It held the trend line right there. And we're actually going to draw another trend line right here. There it is right there. So here's the deal. This is clearly broken out to the top side. We don't have a breakout to the bottom side, though. We really don't have a breakout to the bottom side. We're still kind of in that double bottom range here, still on a trend line, even though we're trending up. And that's the one thing I'm going to show you where we're trending up. So I said, hey, listen, you got to watch this. There's the red band, but this started trending up right here. Let me show you this right here. So there it is. See this baby? This baby came way down there. I'll show you how deep this came. Look at how far down this is down here. Way down here. And what this does is this pretty much runs like your MACD. Right, this is like your MACD line, and it just kind of oversold, overbought, oversold, right? And you know, toppy, but when you get down this low, you usually have a pretty good size move coming. And sure enough, man, we got a. I mean, I wouldn't call it a super crazy move yet. You know, that's just, I can't call this a super crazy move yet, because I would have wanted to see the orange line, I would like to see this break harder. So let me show you this real quick. Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is what is confusing me. All right. So let's take a look. So first of all, here's our MACD, right? There's our MACD. There it is. Okay, we all agree that's the MACD, right? When it gets in, then here we go, another one right here. All right. So here's our MACD when it gets deep, and it's ready to reset. And this can go either direction. Doesn't have to go bull and or bear. It can go bull and or bear. Right? Now, here's what happens. You get, when this thing breaks, look at how this goes. Look at this run. Right? Clear run there. Clear break. Right? That was a clear break. Here, look at this. Clear break. Right? It got, look, see, it got below. Look at this. This is what you want to see. You want to see where this gets below the MACD line. Right? See, look, got below the MACD line. Right? Good, nice, clean breakaway. Right? This was the only one right here that kind of, you had the thing, but look, it kind of broke and it didn't. It's like, all right, whoop. And then it came right back down, crashed right back down. So, because look, you didn't get this really sharp breakaway here that you got here. Look at this thing, just crashed, actually crashed, moon, right? Like this thing just crashed, right? Same thing here. Nice breakaway. Like once this did break away, big breakaway, right? I wanted to see this. I want to see this baby get down here. Now, the other thing is you got to watch out, because as we come down here and you touch, right, you can get some explosives going on right there. Right, and get some explosives. I mean, you can, like when this baby touched here, that's when it fell. When these two touched here, that's when it mooned. Hasn't touched here yet, right? Let me clear this off. Right, hasn't touched here yet. Because when this does, this gets this big move. Right when that touches. Right, you know, you get the big move. There it is. There's the touch right there. Big move. All right, let me get this off. Touch right there. Big move. All right, touch right there, and this looks like it was kind of in here somewhere, right? This looks like it was kind of, yeah, it was kind of in there somewhere. Still a pretty sizable move, right? Jesus freaking Lord. Right? And here we are. So if these two touch, you're going to get fireworks. If these two touch, you're going to get a rocket ship. That's my rocket ship. It's a horrible rocket ship. Right? That was a really bad rocket ship. More like a penis? It's like a penis rocket ship? Is that what it is? It's a horrible rocket ship. I'm going to get rid of my rocket ship. It's a horrible rocket ship. Oh, Lord. That's a really bad rocket ship. Yep. All right, so if those touch, here, I'm going to try to draw my rocket ship. Here, one more time. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Right? And this right here is Satoshi Heavy right there. That's heavy. Hi. I'm right here. That's heavy. Right? That's heavy right there. So, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for this touch. Because when these two indicators touch, if they touch, when they touch, it'll be explosive. Explosive. And take a look where we're at, right? Still kind of bullish right there. Still in a bullish flag. You know, that is definitely a bullish flag, still on the 4 hour. Take a look at ETH. Look at fucking ETH. It's running. Throwing nasty, nasty bearish candle. And resistance on ETH is like 193 at this point. 193 for ETH. All right, let me get this. Let me get this thing right here. All right. This. Paint to touch. So. Does it still look like a penis? Oh, damn. You have a very pointy penis, sir. Very pointy penis. Just look at your chart. There are pee everywhere. There's penises everywhere. Did I draw a bunch of penises? It's okay. All right. So that was one thing I wanted to show you guys. All right. Next thing. 3-day 3-day OBV. Once again, still on the top side of this trend line. Here's the thing. I will. This is when you know when to short, right? Right. Short the trend line break, right? That's what you do. You short the trend line break right there. Now, we are looking, I mean, right here, we still got a little bit, maybe a little bit double toppy right there, maybe double toppy, maybe if this stops here, you'll get a little baby mini toppy. I did throw this trend line in here. This is the weekly. It'd have to roll over pretty much right here like a bitch to roll back down. That's what I see. I mean, really just shorten. Now, this is a 3-day chart, so you're going to short the living bejesus out of the... I'm going to circle this, this, and then I want to circle this thing and this thing. Boinks, boinks, boinks. Okay. All on the bullish side, of course. Dude, that's just so many weekly candles. 7 weekly candles up. All right, listen, let's take a look at this thing right here. I want to show you something. All right. So this is the chalk and money flow. This is my bull and bear chalk and money flow right here. So I use the CMF on the 278 day. It then gives you the 0 line, right? Look at the 0 line. Boom, you break the 0 line, you go bye-bye, right? You go up on the 0 line, right? And you go bullish, right? So, I mean, this thing, when this broke here, broke this line, this big moony moon happened right there, okay? So, we're close to the chalk and money, down to the 0 line again. We're very close. Same thing, look, here was the bull line. There was the bear line right there. Okay, but here's what I want to show you guys. This is something interesting that I mean, we had a really big run right there. Look at how big this run is, right? Look at how big this run is right here. Like, that's a nice, solid candle right there, right? That's a very nice, solid candle. And the chalk and money flow barely even moved. What the fuck? Like, look at this. This right there was this. All right, and I'll show you. Look, you don't believe me? Look, I'll show you. Watch this. Make it a little smaller. Boom. How does it go down? This is the how does this fucking thing go down? I get it when you're going down and the price action's going down. I get that. And I get it when you're going up and the price action's going up. But this thing went down. And this thing didn't do shit. Why didn't that move? Why didn't that freaking move? Man, good question. I mean, no money went back in on this pump. Like, look at this. I mean, you know, goes up, goes up, goes up. And then look, see, look, and then it starts to trend down. Look, this thing was trending down. And that's where it topped. The fuck? See, that's down, right? We'll just do that because that was legit down, right? That was a good down. And then look at this shit. How the fuck did this thing go down? How did it go down? Like that one went down. That went down. That went down. Yeah, but do you think it's because they're not using leverage? Do you think it's because they're not using leverage is my question. Yeah, no, I get it. It took less to move the price, but it didn't move at all. It just didn't move at all. That was the weird part. Yeah, a short squeeze. I like that. I mean, it could have been a short squeeze. Yeah, because we're still, like, it's hard not to be bullish right here. I mean, even though it dropped down to 7,100, 7,100, still okay, doke. Let's look at ETH. No, ETH is still holding there. So there's Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Doing a little fancy pants dance. I'll just pull that baby right there. Yeah, no, it's doing its job. It's working. It's just not showing anything. Listen, also, if you guys are not a follower of Satoshi Heavy, he's here. Let's go. Heavy, where you at? There he is. Give this man a follow. There he is. Jesus, 22,000 followers. I knew you when you had like 5,000. You were such the young buck then. How's R&B doing? Yeah, if you haven't get a chance to, come on over, give this gentleman a follow. Heavy Satoshi. It's Satoshi Heavy. Great, great content. Really, really good content. And he's with one of the guys he has is one of the guys from when I very, very, very first started long, long time ago. His name is R&B, and great guy, another really good trader, alt master, like the fucking alt master. Like I don't know how he does it, but he'll literally sit all day and just research like it's insane. I don't know how he does it. It's just crazy. Dude, he'll just research tokens and I'm like, dude, how do you do that? I can't sit there all day. Yeah, one of the better traders. I mean, I really like his trading. All right. I mean, we're at a little bit of resistance on the 1 day. We're at the resistance of the daily on the daily. That's why I'd like to see a little pullback, just like a little squiggle pullback, like a little something like this. You can even go up a little, something like that. Right? I'm fine with that. I would like to have something like this play out right here. Got over the Bollinger Band on the 12-hour and at the resistance of the Bollinger Band on the daily. Right, got a long time to clear that bad boy out. ADX trend line, it's right here, buddy. It is, where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, let me find it. There it is. It's DMI ADX. Sorry, you see it right there? DMI ADX. Weekly Bollinger Band. Yep, tap the weekly Bollinger Band. Yeah, smash the weekly Bollinger Band. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Now, we did make a bullish pennant right there. Right, we did make a bullish pennant. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a pullback here. Even if it's just a small pullback and then a continuation. My biggest fear right now is just we're trapped inside that. We're still in the red zone, right? I mean, the red zone's got me bullish here still. We're trapped in the freaking red zone. Still have we still got a ways to. So check this out, the RSI. So everybody take a look at your RSI, the 12-hour RSI. Still got a time to 4 hours to close here. But if this does roll over, you will get a double top on the RSI. Oh, coming down. Let's see if this holds here. If this holds here, we'll just go into a bullish pennant, and then we'll pop out of it. To give up the goat on this thing, you got to really break down below the 74, 79. ETH. Oh my God, hourly? Eesh. Dude, I never go that low. Yeah, yeah, I'll give you that. That's a bullish pennant still. Uh, Oil? Anybody watching oil? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, break 74. Actually, a pullback's going to happen on 74, 79. 74, 79 is what's got to break. Right in there. That's what's got to give way. Come on, don't do that. Dude, oil? Jesus Lord. Anybody watching oil? Link, ETH. MGM, still FMGM. God, look at the call on that thing. Look at how beautiful that was. This is an A&E right here. That's an A&E right there. Oil bounced, but still taking a beating. Netflix had a little bit of a pullback. Stuff I'm watching. Dude, I listen. I am long on oil, brother. I'm up 30%. I'm long on oil. This bad boy right here. I'm up 30% on NRGU. I'm up 30% on my trade right here. I did not buy enough. I did not buy enough. I'm probably gonna ladder in some more. Yeah, this is an A&E right here. Look at how insane this thing is. Like, look at where this thing was. $50. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at the volume on that. Isn't that crazy? That volume is just crazy. USO. So, dude, USO is a new chart. Is it UCUSO? Is it USO? That's UCO. Isn't it UCO? Oh no, all. There it is. This UCO. Right? It's not USO, correct? It's UCO. Oh. Jesus Lord. Let me rename this. There's the Bloomberg right there. I like the... There it is. Yeah, this is the one I've been watching right here. I mean, just getting in that low, it's a 3x too. Like, I think if we get some, if things start to open back up, I think we'll get some kind of a big old daddy run. Yeah, the monster buy volume for sure on the energy. That was the one. Like this volume is insane. Dude, all these oil volumes are crazy. I don't have oil. There it is. Oh. Yeah. All right. Anybody have any other questions? Anybody have anything? Nothing? No? Geez, longs are climbing. All right. Nothing? Oh, shit. Video. God, there's so much to talk about. All right. I'll do a video. Gonna make it quick. All right, welcome everybody. How you guys all doing out there today? Wow, whew, man, what a move! What a move! Listen, I got my patootie smashed. I officially suck. So I knew there was a big move coming. I mean, I posted this in the charts the other day. This is one thing we looked at. I just showed this to everybody here. We've been just sitting here chit chatting. We got Mr. Satoshi Heavy in the house. That dude is on fire. If you guys don't follow him, please go over and follow him. Here he is one more time. Satoshi Heavy, giving the man a shill. Listen, the best thing about this guy, you send him a DM, it's like Dick Pic Central. I mean, dude, it is awesome. Like, seriously, he'll like just keep throwing them at you until you just had enough. You know what I'm saying? Then you eventually have to block him. So, don't even worry about that. But one of the best traders out there. Boy's coming up a long way. I remember when he had like 5,000 followers. Now he's like over 20K. Great guy. He's with a great team. So there he is, Satoshi Heavy. Go give him a follow, please. Listen, here's kind of my thunk right here, right? This is one of the things I was watching. This is the ADX chart right here. If you guys are looking for it's DMI ADX. This is the indicator. There it is, DMI ADX Trend Trader Rob. This is the one I use. I like this a lot. So what this thing has got on it is you've got these red bands, right? These red bands right here tell you, hey, idiot, big move is coming. Get ready, right? Like, just can't spell it out for you anymore, right? Just says, hey, big giant move coming. Grab on your cocks and drop your socks because this is going to make a big boom boom move. And sure enough, you can see every time, here's the moves, right? Every time this red line comes out, you see the yellow circles here. This is every single time it moves out. Now, what I want to point out to you is at the end of this little red band, you get the nice little boom boom move right there, right? It's the critical part that you need to be watching for is where the losing line, right? In this case is the blue line, is the bear line, right? The losing line, the bear line crosses over this pink line. So it's the pink line you're watching for because this is really this is like your histogram. This is like your MACD. It's kind of showing a trend, a change in trend, or it shows you what direction the trend is going in, right? Kind of like an exhaustion meter almost, right? So when you do get this little cross and they actually come together and touch, you get fireworks. I mean, you do. You literally get some fireworks here, and you can see what I'm talking about, right? See this cross right there? That is right here. It gave you a pre-signal and then bam, just drop like a little rock, right? Right, there's the touch right there where they crossed over, right? Look at that, that's where it was. And then bam, you got fireworks. Same thing, come on over here. That's where your little cross was. And it was right here. And then you got boom. And then now, nothing here. No pop rocks. Oop, Wayne, one over here. Look at that one all the way over here in the corner. And look at it right before, and boom, bada bing, goes to the moon, right? So what you're looking for now here, the orange line is my bulls, the blue line is my bears, right? And that's how I got this set up on this chart. Orange line is the bulls, blue line is the bears, and you can see we have not made that cross yet. I'm watching, and we've got a lot of space right here. This is one thing that's kind of I'm going, why didn't this break down much harder? Right? Why is this pausing right here? I don't like this little pause right here. It's kind of like, eh. So my thought is if we get some kind of sideways action in here, not a pullback greater than 7K, right? If we don't get, if we get a, use 7K as our support, really 7 to 7,100, right? Kind of like Peter a little bit. Then we'd be looking for a second leg up. What I want to see though for confirmation is this. This is it. Like, look no closer. This is what you're looking for. When these two indicators touch, this is a daily chart. This is when we're going to be looking for the fireworks right there, right? It's just that simple. Now, we're still inside, and let me save this for the members. I want to say, I always try to save these things for the members. We're still inside of this, the red zone. So usually in the red zone, you're still in the trend, right? We're still in the bullish trend, still inside this, right? So look, as you were up, you were still inside the red zone. You're in the bearish trend there. So as long as we're in this, now when you come out of it, look at this right here. I'm going to show you what happens. Let's go right here. I'm going to zoom in really quick and give you boys and girls a little peeky peek, right? A little close up. All right. So when you can see right here, you had your cross. There was your cross, right? And that was somewhere like right in here. Okay. Now you're outside. You finally got outside of the red zone, right? Look at this. The red zone. Here your red zone was. You broke. You're still broke bullish, because this is still a bullish break. Remember, the down is the bulls. This blue is the bears. All right. So once you did cross that line, though, right, you got a little kick up. You were outside, and this just said, okay, emergency's over technically here, and you did roll back over. That's really kind of what I'm looking for. I'm wondering if that's gonna, something like this is gonna happen because of the halving. That's my little tough cookie spot right here. I really, it's hard to be bearish right here inside of this red zone, right? It's hard to be bearish right here inside the red zone. That's all I got to say. There's a couple, like, I mean, there's a couple things, but I mean, other than that, I mean, you can see a whole bunch of different charts where you can see this trend line got hit perfectly, like great execution on the trend line, but that doesn't mean that we just can't go right back up and try to bang on that trend line a second time, or shit, even try to break out of it. You know how it is. The more times something gets banged on, the weaker it gets, right? 3 times on that trend line might be a charm. I was hoping for a little bit of a squiggle pullback. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was hoping to see a little bit of a squiggle pullback here, simply because we're over the 12-hour Bollinger Band, top Bollinger Band. We're at the top of the 12-hour daily, right? So, I mean, we are up here. We also banged on the weekly. We banged on the weekly upper Bollinger Band right there, middle Bollinger Band there. So, like, we hit a lot of stuff. We're at a little bit of a, a little bit of resistance right here. That's kind of why we stopped. But I mean, if we had anything that played out, this is my little squiggle right here, right? As long as we hold 7K, 7,100 right here, we're okay doke. It's still a bull's game to play. Losing that 7K or 7,100 is going to throw us into a bearish area, simply because all of our support is right there, guys. And remember, I was just telling everybody 7140, and then we just poked out over 7140 was a break. I suck, I know. Well, we just went over that, how I suck as a trader because I didn't play my charts, because I said 7140 was the bull line. We broke the 7140, and of course it went up. But right now, for the bears to win, they need to break 74.78. That's it. For bears to win here, they got to get lower than 74.78. And I would actually put this probably down 74.78 to 78.50 to be safe. I'm sorry, 74.50, right, is really kind of the safe zone, because that'll break that lower low that's right there, right? Because that'll break this lower low right here. If they don't break this lower low, we're just looking at more upside or in some kind of a pennant. Which we are in a bullish pennant still here, so we're still in a bullish pennant. If we get a breakout, It's just going to be a retest up maybe the 7,800 zone. All right. All right. And that's it. I'm the Vamp. I want to say thank you to everybody. Have a good and safe night. There we go. I hate making these things too damn long. How was that? Okay? Okay? All right. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here late with me. I'm going to dump this video right now. Dump this vidder. Where is my make the video button? There we go. Upload the video. Not that long. Dude, I'm trying to keep the videos like as short as I possibly can. Oops, let's get the thumbnail on here. Dude, Heavy, I don't have your thing. You're gonna have to come on the show, Heavy. We have to do a show together. Do you have Discord? You have Discord, right, Heavy? All right, what is today? Say Thursday. I think it is Thursday. Make your asses watch the freaking ads. I'm just setting this for members. Man, these things have been uploading super quick lately. So that's a great thing. All right, everybody. I am out of here. I'm going to go hit the treadmill, man. I'm going to go run in the treadmill later.